Multiplication. In this video, we will learn about multiplication from its basic. To know more, let us start the video. But before we begin, I am Sir Bikash and you are watching Online Bikash. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe the channel. Multiplication Part 1. What is multiplication? Here you see 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals to 15. Here 3 has been added 5 times to give the sum 15. We have repeatedly added 3 for 5 times to get 15. That is 5 times 3 is 15. Or we can write in place of times this multiplication sign. So 5 into 3, that is 5 times 3 equals to 15. Here this 5 and 3, this 5 and this 3 are called factors, and the answer that we get is called products. Or we can write in this way, 5 multiplied by 3 to get 15. This 5 is called multiplicand. It is very important. The term you must remember, 5 is called multiplicand, then this 3 is called multiplier, and this 15 is called product. We read it as 5 3s are 15. Many students, when they are reading the table, they used to use a word that is jar. 5 3 jar. I don't know why are they using this word jar, but actually 5 3s are 15. 5 3s are 15. 5 4s are 20. 5 5s are 25. 5 6 are 30. So you have seen we have added this 3 for 5 times. Repeatedly we have added to get the 15, and this is why multiplication is called as a repeated addition. Okay, multiplication in number line. We can multiply on the number line too. So let us see how to represent this 4 times 2 equals to 8 on the number line. For that, let us take a line. So this is a line. Now we will represent 4 times 2 equals 8 on this number line. We have seen this is 0. Okay, from this 0 we are writing 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Since 2 we have to go, our length of our jump, okay, we will say our step, the length of the step is 2. The length of the step is 2, and we will take 4 steps. Okay, this is, say, this is 1 step. Okay, from here to here it is 1 step, and what is the length of our step is 2. Okay, and how many steps we are going to take? 4. Okay, so that one is 1 step, this is 2 step, this is 3 step, this is 4 steps. So in every step we are taking 2 gap. Okay, 2 place we are taking in every step. Okay, so 4 step we have taken, and every step is having 2 place. So 4 2 times. Okay, 4 2s are 8. So where we have reached, this is the number 8. Here we have reached from 0. So this is the answer, 8. 4 times 2 equals 8. In the same way, you can make a number line to represent another multiplication. say 3 to the 6, you can represent it on the number line. You can represent 5 to the 10 on the number line. You can represent 4 to the 12 on the number line, and so on. Properties of multiplication. We have some properties of multiplication, and those properties will be discussed here. You see, in this case 5 times 4, or you can say 5 multiplied by 4 to get 20. 5 4s are 20. On the other hand, this is what? 4 times 5, or 4 5s are 20. In both the cases, you can see we are getting a same product, that is 20. In here is also 20, and in here is also 20. What about the factors? The factor 5 is written first, then 4 in the first case, and in the second case, in this case, the factor 4 is written first, then 5 is written. It means we have placed these two factors, one in the first time, one the 5 we keep on the very first place, then 4, and in the second case we keep 4 at the very first place, then 5. That means we are changing their orders, okay, but the product is same. So that is why if the order of the factors is changed, the product does not change. Okay, we have placed the 5 after, before 4, and in the second case we placed 4 before 5, but in both the cases the product remains same. Though the order has been changed, but the product remains same. So this is called order property of multiplication. Hope we have understood. Now see the property 2. First of all, 2 into 3 into 4 equals to what? A normal person, how will he perform this multiplication? First, what he will do? First, he will multiply this 2 and 3 like this. This bracket indicates this bracket. This is called bracket. So this bracket indicates grouping. Okay, first he will multiply this 2 and 3. So 2 3s is what? 2 3s is what? 6. Then he will multiply it with the 4. So in that way he will get what? 64. Another person, what he will do? He will first multiply this 3 and 4 like this. He will first multiply 3 and 4. So if you multiply 3 and 4, then 3 4s are 12, and the number that he left, that he did not use earlier, this 2, he will multiply with that product. That means 2 into 12. 2 into 12 is what? Same answer, that is 24. In both the cases we are getting same product, though we are grouping in both the cases differently. First we grouped 2 and 3 together, and in the second case we grouped 3 and 4 together, but it does not change our product. That means the product remains same, though our grouping has been changed. So if the grouping of factors is changed, the product does not change, and this is called grouping property or associative property of multiplication. Now this property 3. In these two cases, you see 0 multiplied by 4 equals to 0. 25 multiplied by 0 equals to 0. Here one of the factor is 0. That means these are the factors. 0 is a factor, 4 is a factor. In this case 25 is a factor and this 0 is a factor. You can see when one of the factor is 0, the product remains 0. When one of the factor is 0, the product becomes 0. So this is also a property. In this property, we can say if 0 is one of the factors, the product is 0. Meaning to say, if you multiply anything with a 0, your result is 0. And this property is known as zero property of multiplication. Right? Now, property of multiplication, property 4. In this property, you can say 1 5 0 5. Okay, and 25 1 0 25. Both the cases you can see we are getting the same number as the product. One of the factor is a product. In this case, 25 is a product. And on the in the both cases, you can also see we are using 1. Okay, meaning to say, if you multiply 1 with any number, then the product is that number itself. If you multiply 1 with 25, your result is 25. If you multiply 1 with 5, your result is 5. If you multiply 1 with 100, say 100, your result is 100. If you multiply 1 with 500, your answer is 500. So if a number is multiplied by 1, the product is equal to that number. And this property is known as property of 1 in multiplication. Okay, hope you have understood it well. So let us see the next property, property 5. Okay, in this property, it is very interesting property. Okay, in this case, you see 2 into 3 plus 5. Okay, 2 is multiplied with 3 plus 5. So this equals to 2 into 3. That means what? 2 multiplied by 3. Okay, it is what you see, 2 into 3. That means 2 into 3 plus this plus sign. From where this come? Actually, this plus sign is that one. Okay, now this 2 will be multiplied again with 5. That's right, 2 into 5. Okay, so meaning to say, this 2 has been distributed among these 3, between this 3 and 5. Okay, 2 into 3 plus 2 into 5. Okay, you see, 2 into 3 plus 2 into 5. So from 2 into 3, what we can write? 6, and this plus sign is that one, and 2 into 5 is 10. So 10 plus 6 plus 10 is 16. So this is the answer. In the same way, 3 into 4 plus 5. So first 3 into 4, then plus 3 into 5. You see here, 3 into 4 plus 3 into 5. Okay. So from 3 into 4, what I can write? 12. And 3 into 5, what we can write? 15. So 12 plus 15 is 27. In this case, you see the multiplication is distributed between those numbers which are inside the bracket. Distribution. That is why this property is called distributive property of multiplication. Okay, now see multiples. The product of two whole numbers is a multiple of each other. In this case, you see, in the first case, 6 into 4 equal 24. Okay, 6 4 is 24. So this 24 will be known as multiple of 6 as well as multiple of 4. Okay, in this case, you see, 2 multiplied by 4 equals to 8. So 8 is multiple of 2 as well as multiple of 4. Okay, this is the basic of multiples. Okay, so when you are multiplying, say 3 into 4. Okay, 3 into 4 is what? 3 4s are what? If you don't know the table, then by heart it. 3 4s are 12. Okay, so we can say that this 12 is a multiple of 3 as well as multiple of 4. Okay, now say multiples of 2. Very simple question. Multiples of 2 are what? If you have remembered the table, 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8. So this 2 is a multiple, this 2 is a multiple, this 4 is a multiple of 2, this 6 is a multiple of 2, and 8 is also a multiple of 2, and so on. It will never end. Okay, 2 5s are 10, 2 6 are 12, this 10 12, after that 14, after that 16, after that 18, after that 20, all will be multiples of 2. Similarly, the multiples of 3 are in the table of 3. You see 3 1s are 3, so that 3 is a multiple of 3. One more important thing, the number itself is a multiple of the number. Okay, similarly 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12, 3 5s are 15, 3 6s are 18. So these 3 6 9 12 15 18 and so on, all are multiples of 3. Similarly, can you tell me the multiples of 4? It will be 4, then 8, then 12, 4 3s are 12, 4 4s are 16, 4 5s are 20, 4 6 are 24. So these are also multiples of 4. Okay, how to multiply? First of all, we will see multiplication by 10. Okay, so here you see 5 into 10 equals to what? 50. Okay, 5 tens are 50, 6 tens are 60, 12 tens are 120, 158 tens are 1580. In all the cases, you can see this 5 and this 1. If you multiply them, what you will get? 5 1s are 5, and at the end just you add 1 0, because you multiplied 10, and in that 10 there present only 1 0, so that 0 is this one. Okay, similarly 6 1s are 6, and so you just put the 0 behind it like this. Okay, so 12 into 10 is what? 12 1s are 12, just you place this 0 at the last. 158 tens are 158, and you just place this 0 at the end. Multiplication by 100, you see, in this case also the technique remains same. Okay, 5 into 1, 5 1s are what? 5, and how many zeros are there? 2 zeros, so just you place these 2 zeros at the end. Similarly 7 into 100, so 7 into 1 we will do. 7 into 1 is what? 7, and at the end we will place these 2 zeros like this. In this case, you see 15 and 1, 15 and 1, 15 multiplied by 1 is what? As we have already learned the property, property of 1 in multiplication. In that property we have seen that if you multiply 1 with any number, the product is that number itself. So if you multiply 15 with 1, it will remain same, 15. So this 15 ones are 15, and at the end we will place these 2 zeros. Okay, similarly 23 into 100 is 2300. Okay, let us see some more examples. Multiplying by multiples of 10, 100 and 1000. Okay, in this case I have actually I did not place the multiplication sign. So let us place it here somehow. When I was making this video, I was in a hurry, and that's why I forgot to place this multiplication sign. Okay, so whenever you are doing an important thing, so don't be hurry. Okay, you have to do that thing with your cool mind. Okay, so I was in hurry, that's why I mistook it. So you see, 2 multiplied by 20 is equal to what? 40. Now you see, try to understand this 2 and this 2. If you multiply, what you will get? Will not you get 4? 2 2s are 4, and you just place this 0 and at the end. Similarly, in this case, you see, if you multiply this 3 with this 4, 3 4s are what? 12. Okay, and you place this 0 at the end. Similarly, 5 multiplied by 300. So 5 into 3, we will just multiply these two numbers. 5 into 3. 5 into 3 is what? 5 3s are what? If you remember the table, 5 1s are 5, 5 2s are 10, 5 3s are 15. So you just write the 15, and after 15 you have to place how many zeros? You have to count how many zeros are there. 2 zeros. So you place these 2 zeros at the end. Similarly, 8 into 200. Okay, so we will multiply this 8 with this 2 only, and our answer is here. 8 2s are 16. Okay, and after that, how many zeros are here? You count them. 2 zeros, so you place these 2 zeros at the end. In the same way, if you want to multiply this 11 into this 3000, such a big number. Okay, so we will do what? With 11 we will multiply this 3. Okay, this 3 only. So 11 3s are 33, and at the end, how many zeros will we put? 1 2 3. So 3 zeros you have to put at the end of 33. Similarly, 20 multiplied by 6000. So we will do what? In this case, you see, try to understand. It is very important. This 2 and this 6 you multiply. 2 6 are 12. Clear? In here, how many 0? 1 0. And in here, how many 0? 3 0. In total, how many 0? 4 zeros. So we will place these 4 zeros at the end. Okay, this way you can do multiplication whenever there present some zeros. Okay, easily you can do it. Now see, 2 digit. Okay, 24 is multiplied by 12. Actually, in the class 3 or in class 2, you probably have got this. Okay, but still we have to learn it, and we are going to revise it. Okay, so 24 multiplied by 12. First of all, we will have to write like this. Okay, 24 multiplied by 12. Many students forget to put this multiplication sign, so don't forget it. Now what we will do? First of all, we will use this 2. Okay, with this 2 we will multiply 4. 2 4s are what? 8. This is the first step. And in the second step, we will multiply this 2 with this 2. 2 2s are what? 4, and we will write this here. Okay, and in the third step, so we have finished with this 2 because there is no more number. If there present another number, we would multiply with this 2, that number 2. Okay, so since there is no number, we are not going to multiply this 2 again. Okay, so let us take this 1 now. So with 1 we will multiply first 4. Okay, 1 4 is what? 4. We will place it here. Remember, my dear students, we are placing below this 1. Okay, every time when you are changing the line, okay, we have finished 2 4s are 8, then 2 2s are 4. After that, we have to go to the next line, and when you are going to next line, from this line to this line, unless you leave this place. Okay, no need to write anything here. Okay, you have to start from this place. Okay, so from 1 4s are 4, and after that 1 this will be okay. 1 2s are 2. So what will we are left with? Just you need to add them together now. So 8 will be here, 4 plus 4 8, and 2 will be written here. So in that way, what we have got? The answer 288. Can you multiply now? Can you multiply now this 12 and 13 here? Okay, and it's a homework for you. Okay, try this one to multiply. Let us see a long multiplication. Okay, we'll be very clear with this one. 245 is multiplied by 124. Always you start from this number. Okay, bottom right number. So from if you multiply this 4 with 5, first we have to multiply with this one. 4 5 0 is what? 4 5 0 is 20, so it is 0. Okay, so we are left with actually we were having this 2. Okay, it's scary. So now you multiply with this 4 with this one. So 4 4s are 16, and 16 plus 2, if you plus this 2, 16 plus 2 is what? 17 18. So you write this 8 here. Remember, 1 is carried again. Now this 4 will be multiplied with this 2. Okay, 4 2s are is what? 8. But did you remember 1 is in our hand? So 9 and 1, oh sorry, 4 2s are 8. So 8 and 1 is 9 now. Finished? Now you take this 2. In the same way, first we will go 2 5 0. Okay, 2 5 0 is what? 10. 2 5 0 10, but we will write 0 here. Here also you see, when we are just switching between this line, that means when you are going to next line, you don't need to write anything here. Okay, you have to skip this place. Now 2 5 0 10 0, 1 is carried. 2 4 0, 2 4 0 8, and with that one 9. Now 2 2 0 4, so you will just write it here. We are finished with this 2. Now 1. So with this one we will multiply that 5. 1 5 0 5. You see, in this case also we are just keeping this place and we are writing it here. Okay, below this 1 we are multiplying from this 1. So 1 5 0 5, so we are writing this 5 below this 1. Okay, similarly 1 4 0 4, write it here. Then 1 2 0 2. Okay, you have to be very careful. Once you have learned how to multiply numbers, then it will become very easy for you. Okay, now just you need to add them. Okay, so this 0 will be brought down. 8 plus 0 8, 9 plus 9 18, and 18 plus 5 what? 18 plus 5. Take out your hand. How many fingers do you have? 5. So 9 plus 9 is 18. Now you count with your finger. 9 plus 9 is 18. With your finger you count now. 19 20 21 22 23. Are you getting 23? So write this 3 here, and we are left, we have this 2 in our hand. Now 4 plus 4 is what? 8. With that 2, 9 10. So from this 10 we will write the 0 only. 1 is carried, and with that one, if you add this with this 2, so 2 plus 1 will become 3. Hence our answer is this one, 30380, 30,380. So this is the procedure of multiplication. Okay, and multiplication needs a lot of practice. If you don't do practice of multiplication, then it will become tough for you. Okay, a lot of practice will make you perfect in this field. So hope you like the video, and this is the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Please download the PDF of this video from description link. So see you again in the next part of this video.